Hey, Scorpion, how are you? I'm doing okay. I don't know, Shaq. Maybe later. I'm not sure yet.
You ready for this?
Of course I'm ready.
Nice and easy. Textbook college.
Sorry, guys. I have a cold, so bear with me.
Vote for choices by moving your pointer inside the box.
It doesn't feel right. Let's scope it out.
Split up.
I'll take the door around back.
Windows mine.
Stealth mode. I'll see you in there.
I don't know what kind of mood Nightbot's gonna be in today. We'll see.
Use your pointer to hit the target before the timer runs out.
Hands up now!
To shoot, move your pointer onto the target. Think before you shoot. You do not have to open fire.
Hands behind your head, no sudden moves.
I will shoot.
Don't shoot!
Hey! Don't test my aim, fucker!
I am not gonna hurt her.
Please help me, please get me out of here. Hey. Hey. Easy. Easy now. Let's just take this nice and slow. It's not worth it. It's over.
The hunt for the Trapper came to a dramatic end tonight as police from the 3rd Precinct arrested their primary suspect, Jonathan Finn. Finn is wanted in connection with a string of grisly murders that has gripped the city and claimed the lives of first response police officers. More on this story as it develops.
Ladies and gentlemen, the accused, Jonathan Finn, is guilty. Of that, there's no doubt. Your job is simply to determine how he is punished. This man, the so-called trapper killer, has terrorized our community with his brutal murder spree. Booby-trapping his victims so our brave first responders became victims themselves. These innocent people were targeted for no other reason than to play out Jonathan Finn's sick game. Jonathan Finn has confessed to every single one of these crimes. I ask that the court consider Jonathan Finn's voluntary confession of his crimes. He has spared the victims' families a prolonged trial, and in doing so, has demonstrated a glimmer of remorse. Therefore, it is my recommendation that Jonathan Finn be spared the death penalty and instead sentenced to life in prison with no possibility of parole.
We want that motherfucker to rot in jail. I don't think he did it, though. He gave up a little too easy for somebody who killed all kinds of people.
You have committed crimes of such a depraved nature that this court has no alternative but to sentence you to death by lethal injection. This court is adjourned.
Tap the logbook button on your app to read plot updates, view character biographies, and check the major ripple events affecting your story.
My Nightbot is a she. And yes, it looks like she's cranky today.
This is The Crawl. Let's kick it off tonight with our very own homegrown villain, Johnny Finn, the Trapper. Sucker's been on death row for 5 whole years. Mr. Trapper's only got 48 hours left on our big blue marble, so I thought, hey, did you know one of the victims? Phones are open. Caller 1, you're on.
Hey, so, well, yeah, man. I mean, in my point of view, like, they can't fry this son of a bitch hard enough, you know? So he got messed up as a kid. That's no excuse to take it out on our finest boys in blue.
I hear you, but it ain't like our cops got the finest reputation, you know? Look at Marnie, for one. Promotion to homicide, medal, the works. This gal's on top of the world, and guess what? Turns out she's dirtier than the rest of us down here in the mud.
Dirty.
Evidence, improper conduct, who knows what else?
Damn. Guess you never know who's one of the good ones.
Everyone.
Don't mind my stupid dog. My neighbors are outside and she hears them.
This weekend. We're quickly racking up red names on this board, and I gotta tell you, unsolved cases don't exactly uphold the reputation we've built here at this precinct.
Just put Marnie the Magician on the case. I hear she's got a knack for making things disappear.
Son of a bitch.
Detective Calvary.
That was rude.
Pretend you didn't just say that. You're dismissed.
Why are you dead?
Hey, Becky. Ignore him.
Calvary?
Everyone knows he only reported you because you're the biggest target.
Glad to know my accomplishments have earned me something.
You doing okay?
Not really.
No, not really. I feel like it's some big cosmic joke that Dick has my future in his sweaty little hands.
I know it feels like that, but they got nothing. So just lay low, keep a wide berth of cavalry. It'll blow over.
Yeah, sure it will.
Thanks. Just gotta keep telling myself that.
Detective Marnie, we have a word in my office?
Oh, now what?
Look, Marnie, I'm not supposed to comment on an ongoing internal affairs investigation, but if it starts affecting my best detective...
I'm sorry, sir.
Hey, don't apologize.
Hey, Swag. How are you?
I have no doubt you didn't do anything to compromise the crime scene intentionally. The facts will speak for themselves.
Thank you for believing in me, sir.
You know, it sometimes feels like we don't have a choice in these things, but you do. You got me?
Yes, of course.
Doing okay.
That.
Sorry if I sound weird.
I'm
getting sick.
In 48 hours. It's a heavy load. Knowing you send someone to death row, I don't want you to be distracted.
Keeps me up at night.
Finn's execution can't come soon enough.
A whole lot of folks agree. I know I do.
I'm gonna guess none of those folks are looking forward to a good night's sleep as much as I am.
Hmm?
The fact that he's still breathing.
I do not know the way. I don't think my character knows the way either.
Got your message. Heading to see your client now.
Sorry I couldn't make it back to town.
I'm not crazy about meeting Finn without his attorney present.
Epi! How are you, babe?
Talking to him so quickly.
Well, he doesn't have much time left, does he?
No, he doesn't.
You want to give me a little preview?
No, I do not know the way.
Kind of a tough nut to crack. Be strategic.
Great. Any tips?
You need to get him to talk about Adam Jones.
Who's Adam Jones?
Better you hear it from him. You got a plan?
I'm optimistic.
I know how to get what I need. Call you after.
Sweater puppies. That's how you get what you need. Gotta use them sweater puppies.
Your attorney says you've got something you want to share with me? You've got 5
hey,
minutes.
Aaron.
Piss round and I'm
Welcome.
out of here.
Miss Graves, I did not kill anybody.
Liar.
I used to blame God for what happened.
At Las Palmas? The orphanage?
We were just kids. We trusted them.
For real, though, I don't think he did it.
But I've forgiven them now.
Hashtag sweater
God
puppies.
teaches
That's
us
right.
to forgive.
You can't forgive your abusers once you've put them in the ground. Forgiveness doesn't work like that.
I didn't kill anyone!
Finn, calm down.
Calm? I'm about to fucking die! And nobody will know the truth.
What do you mean? What truth?
I'm gonna die a liar. A dirty, sinning liar.
Truth about what?
The confession, the murders, everything!
Oh, so now you didn't kill them? The chaplain, the orderly? Then who did?
I think it was Adam Jones.
Adam Jones?
Adam was my friend at the orphanage.
Yeah, I saw that this morning, Epi. I don't know what the hell's going on. YouTube keeps taking them away and putting them back and taking them away and putting them back, so...
Adam and I...
But I appreciate it.
We've seen some shit together.
I think it's just too many too fast,
Adam
and they
escaped,
think that they're
and I found
not
drugs.
legit or something. I don't know, because I had a bunch, like 40 people DM'd me yesterday or the day before yesterday saying that YouTube unsubscribed them.
Adam tracks me down
like
online.
without telling them or
He
something.
keeps
And
writing me and writing
I don't know what the
me
hell's
and
going on. I
bringing up
emailed
all that
YouTube,
old
but I
shit
haven't heard
from
back
the
from anybody
orphanage.
yet.
He says he knows exactly how to make him pay. So we made an arrangement. I rat myself out. I take the heat off him. Spend a couple of months in the
Oh,
clink,
thanks,
and
Swag. I
bam,
really appreciate it, man.
Trapper strikes again. Can't be me, because I'm in here. Makes sense, right?
Pretty convenient.
Convenient? Convenient is Father Raminsky running an orphanage. Fox in a hen house. You have no idea what it was like in there. The playroom. Well, that's what he called it, but I think he was the only one who was having any fun in there.
We gotta play again soon, Epi.
Cops
I had a
never
blast.
found it?
No.
Well, you can go see for yourself.
Not even sure if the orphanage is still standing. So where is he?
Adam? Now? No idea.
How can we find him? Gotta start someplace.
I got a place.
Where?
It's not, It's better if I draw you a map.
He's gonna stab me in the neck with that pen. Yep, here it comes.
Hey!
He's uncuffing himself. Yep. I'm gonna call for help. I don't want to spray him in the face.
Hey! What's happening out there?
Because I believe he didn't do it.
It's not as
so.
much fun when they don't let you leave, huh?
I have a ton of games. Got Grand Theft Auto 5. I've got Dying Light. I got Dead Rising. Oh shit. I got Dead Rising, Dead Island. I got Dead Island, the Riptide one. I've got I'm gonna get Ghost Recon. I have it on hold.
How'd it go?
I gotta go pick it up tomorrow.
I got a report back on Adam Jones. He was at Las Palmas same time as my client, but he died in the same fire.
I do have a lot of single player games though.
Lana, your client just tried to assault me, okay? He's dangerous. If you're looking to get him out of here, it's not gonna happen. Ever.
Jesus. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Look, that's not what I'm after.
No, but I'm thinking
Then
about
why bring
getting
me out
it
here?
because I've watched some playthroughs and it looks like good fun. So I might grab that one too.
And help the cops track down Jones.
Lana, it's too late.
It could lead to an appeal.
They don't have
All we're doing
PUBG
is
on
delaying the
PS4 yet, I don't think,
inevitable.
do they?
Adam Jones is reasonable doubt, Felicity.
I never wanted the death sentence, but I just don't think this is enough to stop it from
No,
happening.
I do not have
Finn is
Fortnite,
not a good
and
man.
everybody's telling me
But
not
he's
to
not
get
the
it,
trapper.
so...
And if he dies, the trapper is still out there.
Yeah.
Take it to the judge.
You're right. Let's take it to Judge Vanstone.
I
see
have
what
Mortal
happens.
Kombat X on Xbox
thank you
One.
yet.
I don't have it on PlayStation 4. Yeah, I didn't think it was on PS4.
Thank you so much for seeing me so quickly.
Miss Petty already filled me in on this whole Adam Jones business.
Yes, sir. I just spoke with Mr. Finn.
Now, in my experience, you light a candle under a man's ass, you can fly a balloon out of his mouth.
Sir?
Are you buying his story?
I'm curious about his story.
The timing is certainly convenient, but I think he's telling the truth. Or at least some version of it. So far it adds up.
Has anyone spoken to Jones?
He's been presumed dead for years.
That's quite a stretch, don't you think? Well, even if Jones exists, how can you be sure Finn can track him
This
down?
judge seems to be really, like, wanting to put him away and, you know, doesn't want to...
I'm not sure what the truth is, but
give
I know
you any
it's
kind
out
of
there, and we
credibility.
need time to find it.
Apparently, you need to release a convicted serial killer to find it.
Just long enough to lead the police to Adam Jones.
You're full of surprises, Miss Graves. Well, if you were in my position, what would you do?
I would give me some more friggin' time. That's what I would do.
I think that he can help us. If you grant Finn a single-day release under armed guard, we may save an innocent man from wrongful execution.
That's pretty cool, Swag.
I see. All right, Miss Graves. I'm going to grant Jonathan Finn a temporary release into police custody. But only for 3 hours, no more.
Thank you.
3
Hey,
hours?
Lana, you're not gonna believe this.
Some
He actually
bullshit.
went for it.
Surprise the heck out of me.
Wow. Nice work, Felicity.
Don't call me that. I'm gonna head over to Homicide and let him know.
Good call. And Felicity, thank you.
Don't thank me yet.
Outrageous. Case against Finn was air goddamn tight. Nailed him with a hostage, for Christ's
I
sake.
don't like this dude. He's an asshole.
Had to be one hell of a tale for you to go and
I hope
spin
he
the judge's head
dies.
around.
I'll be a nice girl about it.
I'm sorry to spring this on you. We all want the same thing. A man is about to be put to death, and we need to make sure he deserves it.
Oh, Jonathan Finn deserves it. Of that I am sure.
Who exactly was Adam Jones? Did he come up at all during the investigation?
Uh-huh. There was an Adam Jones at the orphanage.
I'll pick
But you know
up
what?
Dead by
Sorry
Daylight
fucker
Epi
was
and
killed
we
in
can
the
play
fire that
together.
shut the place down.
You have to help me because I don't know how to
Story
play it.
kinda ends there.
Finn's got impeccable timing. You don't think he's full of it?
There's something there.
I think there's something there. Judge thinks so too. He's granting a temporary release into police custody to help find Adam Jones. Finn tells me Rominsky had a secret room at the orphanage. Called it the playroom. It's where he held his extracurricular activities. Does that sound familiar?
I'd remember something like that.
It was the
That didn't
diddle
come out in the
room.
report.
I was wondering, Mr. Hillary, so When you analyzed the bodies of the Trapper's victims, did you find anything that might suggest there could be another suspect?
All right, Aaron.
Gosh, that was 5 years ago. I don't think so.
So no reason to suspect anyone but Finn.
I do recall only.
Yeah, I don't have it yet, but like I said, I'm going to pick up
Mr. Finn confessed, so it seemed open and shut.
The Tom Clancy
so there
game,
was
the Ghost
more
Recon.
Evidence left to analyze.
So I'll grab it when I go pick that up tomorrow.
Do you have access to all that data?
Now just hold on a goddamn second. How can you even entertain the idea of letting this scumbag out of his cell? Finn had motive. He went through hell at Las Palmas. He hated the police. We even found his hair at another crime scene.
The RV park, right? That was the social worker? And, Detective Marnie, would you mind walking me through that night again?
I'll walk you through it in 2 words. Missed opportunity. Could have had Finn in handcuffs right then and there.
I think I'd like to hear from Detective Marnie, if you don't mind.
If you don't mind.
Sure. Catherine Hope was a social worker at Las Palmas Orphanage. We didn't know Finn had her. We got a 10-8 at Hog Haven Trailer Park out by the highway.
Hog Haven Trailer Park.
I was closest to the scene, so I went solo. Should have been a piece of cake, but that night everyone was on pins and needles because the Trapper was raising Cain. And any one of us could have been next.
Yeah, I haven't played GTA 5 for a long time. Probably about 2 years. I'm gonna look around before I go into her trailer. Yeah, I mean, it was fun in campaign mode. I enjoyed that, but online, I mean, there's just a bunch of douchey people in there. They just want to blow everybody up.
609 acknowledged. Caution advised.
That's funny swag.
Search for the clues shown at the top of the screen. Use your pointer to highlight the clues before the timer runs out. Some of these clues could help you in the future, so try to find them all.
Oh, goody. Come on. I feel like I'm missing something. Ah, shit. Ooh, wire cutters. This place better not blow up. She's got a ball gag in her mouth. That's some kinky shit right there.
Help me. Please.
Okay. Just keep quiet. Who did this to you?
I was in the bar. I don't know.
I believe you, swag.
Oh God, please help me. Please. What's happening?
We don't have a lot of time. I gotta help this girl.
Okay, I'm gonna remove the timer. Oh, crap.
Oh, God! Oh, my God, get me out of there!
I don't think I have it set to block swears. I'll have to check. I don't remember.
Hurry! Oh, God.
God damn. I saved a life. Watch, he's gonna commit suicide like 3 months later.
That night.
Not that it did a lot of good. Social worker was killed in a hit and run a few weeks
Great.
later.
Of course she was.
It wasn't the kind of thing I'm eager to repeat.
Finn
Should
must
just
have
let
seen
her
you
die.
coming. Cut out before finishing the job.
Yeah,
I don't think she
so
knows
quick
the
he
way.
left his gear behind.
I'm gonna say
It was
she was
very brave of you to go in there alone.
I was just doing my job.
And how did you link Finn to the scene?
I discovered that Mr. Finn had left a hair at the scene. We ran the DNA through our criminal database, and he came up as the match.
He was already in the system.
Finn had been in and out of the station so many times he practically had a door with his name on it. When we got the tip that he'd been spotted at a squat, we just happened to be driving by.
Shit just seems to fall in your lap, detective.
Oh, fuck off,
At least I
dude.
caught him. Dick.
Uh-oh.
Dick.
Mama Bear's got a temper. Watch out.
I'm sorry, Detective, but your attitude is not helping.
I'm sorry. Last I checked, this was my case. And I got my guy convicted.
I don't give a fuck.
Who the fuck are you to question my competency?
I'm a district attorney. Are you finished?
Yeah, that's right,
The
baby.
Trapper case shook everyone up. I think we've poured enough salt on all our own wounds for one night.
Sergeant.
I think that about covers it. Or anything else we can help you with?
I want to see the
Do you
forensics.
have Adam Jones's forensics records on file?
Oh, not from his death.
Were there samples taken when he was placed in the orphanage?
Yes, most likely.
Would it be possible to pull those records and run them against evidence found at the Trapper's crime scene?
Are you shitting me? You're wasting the time of this entire division, you understand? I got a better idea. We let that psycho die on the table.
Calvary, stop. We'll have Mr. Hillary look into it. Let you know if we find anything.
Thank you.
Hey, Graves.
Yeah?
I just wanted to say that...
Calvary's a dick.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You were really helpful.
I'm asking her out now.
Hey, what are you doing tonight?
What?
I've got a huge stack of files at my apartment. Not gonna be able to get through it on my own.
Okay, sure. I can help you with that.
Perfect. Call me. A rat trap? Huh.
Yep. Found one at each of his crime scenes. Some kind of messed up calling card.
I had no idea.
We managed to keep it out of the press. Target number 1, Rupert Walsh, the Undertaker. After he killed him, the Trapper rigged a shotgun to the motel door, and the officer who got the call took it in the chest. Simple, but messy. Not a guarantee he killed the responder.
Was there anything more on the victim? I mean, he's the only one without a connection to Las Palmas, just a local gin hound.
Finn called it a dry run with a wet noodle. I guess that was his idea of some kind of sick joke. But then again, if he's not the Trapper, God damn it. This case is just the gift that keeps on giving.
Vicky, do you want to take a break?
Oh, I'm sorry, it's just, this was all ancient history. And staring at these files again, Finn's execution coming up, I don't know, it's been hard to sleep with this shit just running through my head.
Well, the good news is it'll all be over before you know it.
Yeah, you're right. Second target, nasty piece of work.
Oh, this is the one that would beat the kids till you couldn't recognize them.
LeMay. Orderly at Las Palmas. A couple years before the orphanage, narcotics had a file on him a mile wide.
But they couldn't get anything to stick.
Slippery son of a bitch. The trapper left his body in a pitch-black room, rigged a light fixture with C4. The cop who showed up flipped the light switch and let there be light.
He's definitely elevating here. I mean, his first real kill, more sophisticated, but he wasn't satisfied.
Third target, Father Rominsky, leader of the pack. Chaplain at Las Palmas and the man behind the abuse.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. The trapper knocked him out, cut him open, and rigged him up with explosives to blow if he moved. We got a tape of the whole thing a few days later. The sick fucker made Rominsky kneel in prayer for hours, confessing his sins. When he got what he wanted, he called Sergeant Teller.
Did you know the other two cops?
That was my precinct.
So, all three of them, and you, a first responder in the botched attempt, all from the 3rd precinct?
The murders were in our district.
How well did you know the other two? I mean, how well did you know the other first responders?
Enough to know that I didn't like them much. I got out of there as soon as possible.
What if the first victims in each incident were just a smokescreen, and the real target was the 3rd precinct?
Interesting.
Yeah?
These 3 cops, they weren't exactly best of the boys in blue.
How so?
3rd precinct had problems. Of chemical variety.
They were using?
Yeah, and then some.
I'm surprised this never came up in the investigation.
I'm not. Anyways, you might have something.
What's up with you and Calvary?
Now, there's a guy who's got it coming.
You couldn't even cut that tension with a chainsaw.
All I ever wanted was to get out of this shithole and join the FBI. As soon as I finally grow the stones to apply for training, guess what that piece of shit does?
No.
Yeah, Calvary just had to stick his nose in it.
What did he do?
He says that I misplaced evidence.
Ouch.
And now there's even a full-blown inquiry. Even when they come up with nothing, it's still an inquiry. It means not above suspicion, and the FBI doesn't want people who are not above suspicion.
That's some hard luck, Becky.
Hard luck. My father was a hero in the department. My first week on the beat, he eats his gun. That's hard luck. You haven't heard the things that they say about me. Every time I walk into a room, I can feel it. I'm a joke to half of these people.
No, I'm sure that's not true, Becky.
There's no use in denying it. I'm supposed to be crazy, right? Like father, like daughter.
Becky, you're a good cop. Okay, I'm sure everything's going to work out.
Yeah, I wish I could believe that.
This is 125 at the 1016. Make an entry.
125 acknowledged. Caution advised.
This is the police. Anyone here? Oh, dear God. Sir, can you hear me?
I'm gonna say no. Jesus Christ.
What's going on?
We got a problem.
What?
Victim's a cop.
What? What happened?
I was still trying to put that together. Call came in and there was a body. Responder showed up, body was rigged. Trap was down.
Police? Who? How?
It's cavalry.
What? No, that doesn't That's ridiculous.
They're still sorting through the mess. Becky.
Oh my God.
Damn, he ate it.
Excuse me, would you please stay clear of my working area?
What a dick.
From what we can piece together, it seems like Calvary brought a prostitute.
Of course he did.
Brought her back here where, you know.
Track her down?
Only got a
Where
partial
you know?
description. 20s, brunette.
Great.
Calvary put a whole clip in that wall, didn't hit one thing. Only blood here's his. And Officer Montesinos.
The responder?
That's cool, Epi.
Calvary's body was rigged.
Hanging out playing this game.
Traps.
Fuck.
Cops doing cocaine off a hooker's ass and getting blown up. You know, the usual.
That's a whole clip. If someone cut his throat from behind, then why would he fire this way?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And if they did it from the front?
You can actually play with like 6 people, and they can like hide evidence from you and do all kinds of stuff. But I'm just playing it single player today.
Oh God.
That's why it's called Hidden Agenda, because people can like throw you off the trail and. It's by the same makers as Until Dawn. Oh, that's a camera.
Anything?
Nothing useful.
Yeah, I got some solos that I'm going to be playing for the channel coming up. I have Game of Thrones, I have Telltale Batman, I have Tomb Raider.
I spent the night, or the evening, with Felicity Graves, going over files.
All night?
Yeah? So?
Shit.
What?
You need to be very, very careful.
Why? I have an alibi. Why do I need to be careful?
You gotta make sure you account for all your whereabouts. Everyone knows how you and Calvary felt about each other.
Tom.
You have to be careful.
Do you really think I could do something like this? Listen to yourself.
I'm not accusing you.
Oh no, but it's the first thing that pops up in there.
You can't blow up. You know what this looks like. Be smart.
I know it looks like he was doing cocaine with a hooker. That's, you know, what does that have to do with me?
This isn't happening.
I wish it wasn't.
I hated that fucker, but I would never do something like this.
I believe you.
You shouldn't have to believe me.
Damn straight. I don't know, something about that evidence tech seems a little off. Every time he's at a crime scene,
that's the end of part 1.
Some shit happens.
Check the logbook, fix yourself a drink, and hit the box when you're ready to move on.
Oh, that sucks. So I wish I knew you like 6 months ago, because I bought Fallout 4 and I didn't really care for it, and I ended up doing a giveaway for the disc. Yeah, it wasn't for me. I mean, I liked watching it, but playing it, I wasn't really into it. To me, it was just more like
part 2 of Hidden Agenda.
It was like a apocalyptic junk hoarder. I think one of my favorite games was Heavy Rain. And I also liked, I'm trying to remember the name of it. It was before Heavy Rain came out. Can't be friends now.
Hey Simon, how you?
There's another game that I liked too. It came out before Heavy Rain did, and it was the same kind of thing, like quick time events, but I just can't remember the name of it.
I guess.
Okay, guys, settle down. Listen up. Hey, listen up. We lost a cop today. Another one won't be returning to active duty. And it could have been even worse.
Indigo Prophecy, that's what it was.
Be tough on
yep,
all of us.
Tony's got it. Thank you, Tony.
No one here ever thought we'd see the day that Jack Calvary went down for the count. Well, let's be blunt, he wasn't the kind that catches flies with sugar. But he was one of us. And this atrocity cannot stand.
And what about the bomb, sir? Was it intended to kill us?
We got lucky. The blast exploded outward from the bodies, so when Hillary moved Calvary, the bulk of the force hit the wall.
I'm grateful I still have my hands.
Yeah, me too. Montesinos, not so
How
lucky.
Convenient.
So
he
you really
still
think
has
this
his
is the
hands.
trapper?
Could be this Adam character. Could be the hooker. Until we have reason to believe otherwise, we're treating this as a trapper copycat. It's entirely possible that Jonathan Finn is somehow pulling the strings from behind bars. We have District Attorney Felicity Graves here to help with the investigation. She is familiar with the trapper's MO. She's here to help. Please extend her every courtesy. One more thing. District Attorney Felicity Graves has negotiated to have Jonathan Finn temporarily released into our custody.
Ah, come on. You believe this?
Hey, I think this might be a valuable lead, and I'm going to follow it through. Anyone has a problem with that, you know where my office is. Detective Marnie, I'm going to need you to look into Calvary's old trapper case files. We're looking for links here, anything we could have missed.
You want to do paperwork, but yeah, sure, whatever.
Got it.
Okay, time to get moving. Just remember, Jack Calvary is watching from whatever shithole he ended up in. Let's do him proud.
Hi.
Miss Graves.
How you holding up?
I don't know. It's just like shit on shit. I can't get a break. Everyone thinks I'm crazy.
Hey, don't stress out any more than you need to. You do have an alibi, remember? For last night? They're getting ready to move Finn for his little field trip. I'd like for you to join us.
So would I. If I can get out of the dungeon. So I've been going over it in my head.
What?
You needed an alibi for me at the crime scene. Do you really believe that I had something to do with this?
Becky.
I asked you a question.
Becky.
Will you let me through, please?
Be honest with me, dude.
I'm your partner. We have to be honest with each other.
Honest? Fine. Here's honest. Everybody knows about this beef between you and Calvary. Some of these guys, they don't think you're all there. You've got to start watching out for yourself.
Tom, you're accusing me of murdering a fellow officer.
You had motive. I'm just doing my job.
That's fucked up, dude. I thought we were partners.
You're my partner, Tom.
How can I forget?
We're supposed to be on the same side here.
I'm not on your side because I'm your partner. I'm on your side because I'm your friend. And you got more around here than you realize. Why do you think Riggs put you on case review?
He just wants me out of the way.
Maybe. Or maybe he thinks you'll actually find something.
Well, he told me, didn't he?
Adam Jones was definitely at Las Palmas, same time as Finn. Allegedly died in the fire that shut the place down. Now, according to Finn, Jones grew up to be the trapper, but How can that be possible? Doesn't make sense.
I'm gonna go with the creepy priest first.
If these killings are connected to the Las Palmas orphanage, Father Rominsky...
Hey, Andrew, how are you?
It's just too bad that the rest of the clergy took a vow of silence the minute things started to get hairy for him. But Finn told Felicity that Rominsky had some kind of secret room at the orphanage. Couldn't find any reference to this in the police records. I guess it's time for me to head over to Las Palmas and take another look.
Could have used you yesterday. I was gonna play The Division, and had everything loaded up. I was waiting for somebody to do the tutorial, and then his disc broke. So I'm like 2 levels away from 30. Thanks, I appreciate it. I sound terrible right now, though. I'm getting sick, so forgive my crappy voice. Yeah, next time I log on, I will. Sorry if I'm coughing for you guys. I just don't feel all that hot today. It sucks getting sick. Eh, it happens. I'm lucky though. I got my flu shot, so it's not that bad. Oh, that's attractive. Night night, children. Look at the boogeyman on the wall. I think that's supposed to be the
Hello?
priest.
Hello?
What does she think's gonna happen? Someone's gonna go, "Hello, I'm here. I'm here to murder you." There's something over here. Yeah, there it is. Supposed to be locked in there. I'm not sure what the requirements are, but I can check. I have 75 megabits
ladies.
download per second on
Looks
a
like
dedicated
Father
business
Rominsky
line
was a regular customer.
for my PlayStation, so it's pretty
Whoa.
smooth. Oh, Father was jerking off to escorts and porn, I see. Gotta love the priests. Same person who was trying to murder you before, I'm assuming? Ah, shit, I missed it! You gotta warn a sister first, Jesus. I am on my PS4 right now, yes. I'm playing this on PS4.
Freeze! Don't move! Stop!
What? Of course, the train's coming.
Damn it! No.
The only thing I don't like about this game so far is that because you can play with like up to 6 people, where they like, you know, try to throw you off the trail, and that's why it's called hidden agenda. They can like, you know, do all kinds of weird shit.
Marnie,
you don't use the controller. You use like your iPad or your phone.
Yeah.
So it's a little awkward sometimes.
Is everything okay?
I found Rominski's playroom.
Anything there?
No, not much, but he and Calvary had one thing in common. Hookers.
Interesting.
Who doesn't love a good hooker?
Someone was creeping around Las Palmas.
It could have been nothing. I mean, the place is like squatter heaven.
They bolted the second I made them.
I'll see you at the house.
I think it's got a good story. That's why I decided to play it.
Do me a favor and just make sure he doesn't try anything.
Oh, he can certainly try. Don't get any ideas.
It's good to see you again.
How are your bracelets?
Well, I can't feel my fingers, if that's what you're asking.
I really don't think this dude did it at all. I'm gonna loosen his cuffs because I really don't think he's a killer.
Here.
Thanks.
So is this where Adam came after the orphanage?
This is where Adam grew up.
All clear. Couple squatter nests, but looks like they split.
All right, give us 5. Start the tour, boss.
Right this way.
I want to say it was like
this room
$24.
This is where Adam slept when he ran away.
Might be cheaper than that now. I actually bought it before it came out.
Greet us.
So it might be cheaper. Come on. Come on, come on. Ah. Ooh, just made it.
So you're saying that this is his, not some squatters?
Squatters wouldn't dare.
It might be cheaper on the PlayStation Store too. I don't know. Like I said, I got it probably like a couple months ago when it came out.
What is all this?
Adam's pop was a pest control man.
You don't say.
He was a pretty good one, too.
Traps, of course.
The one thing Adam got from his dad was a knack for killing vermin.
Detective Marnie, Sarge says it's time to wrap it up.
We found something. Just need a couple more minutes.
How did Adam end up at the orphanage?
Well, Adam's pop would get so blasted he couldn't see a hole in a ladder. Beat his wife senseless if she gave him one crooked look. One night, she loaded up his double-aught, took his head clean off. right in front of Adam. Judge put her away for life. No parole, no visits from her kid. Guess it don't matter that if she hadn't picked up that shotgun, Pops would have killed them both sooner or later anyway. That's our justice system for you, right?
No good outcomes in a case like that. Surprised she couldn't see her kid, though. That's harsh.
That's Judge Vanstone.
You're kidding.
Think I'd kid about the man who sentenced me to die? A couple of weeks in, Mama Jones hung herself in her cell.
Christ.
So yeah, Adam was shipped off to Las Palmas. Out of the frying pan into the fire, huh? You wouldn't believe what they did to us in there. Raminsky and that piece of shit orderly. And you know, we tried to fight him the way you're supposed to fight him. We called the cops. 3rd Precinct. And nobody did a goddamn thing. Not even our own social worker. So once Adam got out of that hellhole, he figured out his own way to make them all pay. Those cops? He knew their beat. He timed every murder to the minute. He knew exactly who'd get the call and exactly what was waiting for him. Cops failed. Parents failed. System failed. What would you do? You took out the people who hurt us.
I think it's 1080p. I don't have a PlayStation Pro. I only have the regular one.
If I've been hurt like Adam, yeah. I'd want them to pay.
Yeah?
I do have a 4K TV,
You know,
a 4K UHD TV, so it looks pretty good on it.
Maybe Adam's the only one who can see the world for what it truly is. See past all the bullshit. The evil deeds that lie in the hearts of men. But now I know only God has that gift. Thanks for hearing me out. After all this time, it's nice to tell my side of it.
Sure. Call anytime.
There is something else.
Yeah?
The hostage. When you picked me up. Daniela Cardenas. Well, Daniela and her sister Izzy were with us at Las Palmas. They went through the same shit.
Yep, that's what I got too.
Izzy never got over it. OD'd a couple of years later.
Like Black Friday
Adam
or right
knew
BEFORE Black Friday.
That Daniela would do
from
anything
Brandsmart.
to see Raminsky
It's a
pay.
Samsung 60-inch.
Son of a bitch.
Smart TV.
The hostage was in on it.
I like it. I'm really happy with it.
This is Officer 609. 10-4. We're gonna need an APB
that's
on a
cool.
new suspect. Daniela
Yeah,
Cardenas.
I looked at the Pro,
repeat,
but I just
we need
can't
an
justify the
immediate
cost of a
APB.
new PS4
Cardenas
if,
was not a
you know,
hostage
my
in the
other one
Trapper
works
case.
fine. So.
She was a co-conspirator.
I'm gonna call Simon Hillary. If Daniela's sister passed through the morgue, he might be able to take off the case. You gonna be all right?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Go.
Hey.
You still think I'm making all this up?
Less and less. But without proof that Adam's still running around.
I can get you proof.
No, you can't.
You're right. Not like this, I can't.
You're nuts.
Look, he's never gonna show his face while I'm on a leash. But on my own, I can draw him out, serve him right up on a silver platter.
Even if you're right, Judge Vanstone wouldn't go for it in a million years.
What if I wore a wire? Then you could keep tabs on me.
No.
But it could work.
No. You're on death row. Did you forget that?
For crimes I didn't commit. Did you forget that? Look, there's, something I may have neglected to mention.
Oh, please, enlighten me.
Adam told me that if I were to ever find myself free of incarceration, he'd reach out immediately.
Is that so?
You could make it look like I overpowered you. No one would have to know.
I don't think he did it.
I cannot believe you're actually proposing this.
Yes, you can, because you know it's the only way to catch him. Look at me. I could take you out in a second. Police would buy it. We can make it look real.
Prisoner 75422 is requested to be returned to custody immediately.
This is Officer 732 receiving request. Please stand by for confirmation.
How would you even find him?
I got strings I can pull. I can find him. You just gotta let me.
Alright, let's do it.
Do it.
Why am I like soaking wet? I mean, I know it's raining outside, but my skin would have dried by now.
Becky? Hey! Time to wrap it up.
Becky? Becky?
Becky. Oh, shit. We need help up here! Now!
The notorious serial killer known as the Trapper has escaped from prison just days before he was to face the final
I got a
curtain
silver
for his
trophy for that
crimes.
one.
Jonathan Finn was responsible for the deaths of numerous first responders during a reign of fear 5 years ago. Officials warn that Finn is dangerous and any sighting should be immediately reported to the authorities.
All right, I want to know what happened. I want to know now.
Shouldn't have been alone. It wasn't me.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been in there alone with him. He overpowered... I blew it.
Well, this is a goddamn mess, but we are gonna stay focused, and we are gonna get this son of a bitch back in custody. Tom, what's the status?
U.S. Marshals are initiating the manhunt as we speak.
Okay, get out there and help them. Anything they need. Becky, until we catch a break, I'm gonna need you working the case files.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll get back to it.
So,
they're suspicious of me.
Something's just not right here. I can't put my finger on it, but...
keep an eye on her.
Yeah, I will.
Do I go to the... Let's do the trappers first.
Back to the beginning. The Undertaker. The one target Finn had no clear motive to kill. No apparent connection to Las Palmas. Widow claimed to have no idea why Finn would want to kill her husband. Maybe 5 years have given her a fresh perspective. I'm gonna go see if she wants to be chatty.
Yes?
Miss Johnson?
What do you want?
I was hoping to ask you a few questions about your husband.
I ain't got no time for this.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said I ain't got no time for questions about my lying, cheating husband. Nobody came and asked me questions when I reported him beating on me.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about what you went through. And I'm sorry those cops didn't help you. They should have.
Damn straight.
Well, I'm here right now, ready to listen, ready to help.
Well, what you want to know?
Well, I'm very sorry to hear that your husband treated you like that. Sounds like he had it coming one way or another.
Yeah, one way or another. That all you wanted?
I'd like to know if, your husband ever used the services of a call girl.
What are you kidding? He suck his pecker in everything from high-priced spreads to gutter cleaners. I gave up keeping score.
Ma'am, have you ever heard of anyone by the name of Adam Jones?
A kid named Adam used to help my husband out sometimes before he lost his undertaking job, but that was a long time ago.
Could this be him? Maybe just grown up a bit?
Well, yeah, could be. Yeah.
Are you sure? Take a good look.
Yep. I'll say that's him.
Well, thank you for your time, Miss Johnson. Sounds like he had the same MO as Adam Jones's dad.
Somebody's spying on me. I'm assuming it's probably my partner.
Detective Marnie?
On my way to see Simon Hillary.
At his house? After hours?
Yeah. I'm really starting to think there's a connection here with the prostitutes and the trapper killings. Hillary might have some forensic evidence we've overlooked.
Go easy on him, all right? He's pretty shook up from the fireworks this morning.
It's just a few questions. It's no big deal.
It is, Andrew.
Detective Marnie. Hello.
I'm sorry to bother you at home.
Please. Come in. I can't believe how close I was to I can't even say it yet.
You got lucky.
You're telling me. Just another split second and... My God.
He's a creepy fucker.
Don't dwell on it. You're alive, that's the important thing.
Yes. Of course.
Do
he has like no emotions. Like I think he's a
orphanage,
murderer.
The case from a few years ago. Unspeakable.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing some digging. The father there, Rominsky, seems to have a thing for the ladies of the night, which is starting to feel just like the Calvary case. And Walsh, the Undertaker. Hooker, same thing. Night of his death. That's just too many hookers to be a coincidence.
Too many hookers
Unless
to be a coincidence.
every single man in this town is a John.
Well,
he could be.
I'm working on a new theory. It's just a sketch, but I think you can help me.
All right.
Was there anything you found that might point to the killer being a woman?
Well, there was trace evidence. Yes, it's possible, certainly.
Is that data still available?
Of course, the records were archived when Finn confessed.
Are you all right?
Sorry? It's this morning. I'm still a little shaken up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I
Back
think
in
he's
2012,
pretending.
when we took down Finn, he had a hostage, Daniela Cardenas.
I remember. She, relevant?
Turns out she wasn't a hostage after all. Whole thing was a setup.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
You know what
That's
they say about like
preposterous.
narcissists
Daniela's
and
sister,
you know,
Isabella, died a
sociopaths
few
is that
years
they don't
ago.
experience
Came through the city
emotion
morgue.
and they don't know how to
That
act,
one
so
of
they
yours?
always look like
Did you
they're
examine the body?
pretending.
And
he just strikes me as that kind.
I don't recall. I'm sorry.
Shifty
I
eyes.
don't know, something's fishy. It's like we've got all these tidy little puzzle pieces, but the picture on the box makes no sense. Feeling like there's a lot more to this than just Jonathan Finn, you know?
I'm not sure I do, Detective.
And now, the Calvary murder, maybe Finn's still a part of it, but what if someone else is pulling the strings?
I'm suddenly feeling very unsafe again.
Daniela's another puzzle piece. A small one, but important. Finn's Adam Jones apparently survived the orphanage fire. Worked for the Undertaker, Trapper's first Vic. The widow even identified him from a picture.
It's him.
I'm sorry. I am still feeling very foggy.
You're not foggy. You're the fucking murderer, dude. It's him. I guarantee it's him. If I follow him, am I gonna get murdered? I'm gonna follow him.
Sorry, just a moment. I'll get that all cleaned up. My apologies. I'm still a little scattered.
Don't worry about it. Here, let me help you. All right. I've taken up way too much of your time.
It's no bother. Really.
Oh, I know that you didn't get to finish your evaluation at the crime scene. Is there anything that you may have missed?
Well, I don't think so, but this was no typical attack.
Yeah, I was just afraid he
Whoever
was gonna
Calvary was with,
be
probably
waiting
knew
for
them.
me.
Thank you for your time.
I don't know if he knows that I'm on to him now. I mean, he dropped the cup when I mentioned the orphanage. If it's not him, I mean, why would you have that reaction? When he said the wife picked him out from the lineup or picked him out of the photo.
Okay, that was odd. Simon basically freaked out. And that hoodie. Was he following me at the orphanage? My gut says that he's mixed up with this somehow. Time to do some digging. Isabella Cardenas. Found on the side of the road, apparent overdose. Body showed signs of long-term abuse. Medical examiner was Simon Hillary. Huh. He didn't mention this. Maybe he didn't know this was Daniela Cardenas' sister? Date of death is just before the Trapper killings began.
Wow, he looks a lot different. That's not him.
Oh my god.
So he killed somebody and took his identity. Son of a bitch, it is him. I'm good. I should have been a detective. Just saying. I gotta check that camera too. When I came here the first time, I dropped the
8:23 p.m.
camera on the floor.
Revisiting the crime scene of Detective Jack Calvary's
Thank
murder.
you. My
Gonna have a
spidey
closer
sense was
look at the
tingling.
bedroom first.
He's guilty.
It's not that big of a place, but I always have to wonder if the forensic team missed something.
Oh boy, let's see. I know there's a camera over here somewhere. There we go. Come on. There.
Ugh. Bloody mess. Marks spread outward on the headboard from the origin of the blast. Explosion was highly directional. If Simon did know about the bomb, it's possible he could have avoided serious injury.
There's that camera.
Hey.
Who's she saying? What is that? Who's she saying hey to? She's talking to the camera? There's nobody else in the room.
Son of a bitch. Gotcha.
I think she's got problems. Oh, there's this hooker. Did she just kill him?
Okay, now this is just... Huh. Okay, now who's this? Oh my god.
Hey, zombie, how are you?
From the orphanage. Dollars to donuts, that's the same hoodie I saw drying over Simon's washing machine. Shit. Wow. Well, I never thought I'd say this, but thank God Calvary was one perverted piece of shit. This is huge.
Oh, you're sick too? I'm getting sick. I don't think it's the flu. I think it's just a cold, though.
Contacts.
Who would you like to call?
Felicity Graves.
Calling Felicity Graves.
Hey, Felicity?
Hi, Becky. What's up?
Can you...
I didn't even hear the phone ring.
I want to go over some evidence.
That's some next level futuristic shit.
Temple Bar?
Great.
What the fuck is going on here?
Okay, that's the end of part 2. Hit the box when you're ready to move on.
We going for it, boys? I say we go for it. I am playing Hidden Agenda. Yeah, it was a chick, but I'm looking at the haircut and it looks just like the district attorney's haircut, so I'm wondering if she's in on it. I feel like everybody's in on it.
And now, part 3 of Hidden Agenda.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's kind of weird. You can either play solo and make your choices, or you can play with like up to 6 people, and they can like try to throw you off the case and like, you know, give you false clues, and that's why it's called Hidden Agenda, because you have like one person in the game that'll have like an alternate, you know, they're the killer or something like that. So it's kind of cool if you play with multiple people, but I'm just playing the simple decision-making story mode.
The guy on that video? In the hoodie? Same guy I chased earlier.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
Alright, so this hooker, she's working with the trapper. Why? She lures them and kills them and he sets up the trap?
The thing that I'm stuck on... Where did the hooker go? She goes into the bathroom and the hoodie guy comes out. I did some digging on Simon Hillary.
What do you mean?
I kinda took a peek at his personnel file.
Took a what?
Then I found his high school yearbook online.
Becky, are you sure that's a good idea right now?
I'm gonna say it was worth it.
Well, maybe it wasn't the safest move, but...
I don't own Dark
Whatever.
Souls, so I'm gonna say probably never.
What'd you find?
I found Simon Hillary.
I am getting Dead by Daylight though, because Epi's got
Wait,
it and he wanted
you
to
saying our Simon
play
is
together.
not the
So
Simon?
What
I'm
if he
probably
stole
gonna
this
pick it
guy's
up
identity?
tomorrow.
But how?
The timeline fits. They'd be about the same age. And look, you can see a resemblance. Adam supposedly died in the fire, then pretty soon after, Simon Hillary starts his training. He's been following me since the briefing.
Simon? Or
Right?
Adam,
It does look like her
I guess.
haircut.
Yeah. He knew I'd be looking into old cases, and that with enough digging, they'd lead me right to him.
Damn it. I'm not sure if there's enough here yet for a warrant.
I'll take your word for it, zombie.
No. He lied on his application. He's stolen someone's identity.
Okay, so he's a fraud. We could get him kicked off the force, but we still can't prove that he's a killer.
Shit. Thanks. When Calvary was investigating the Trapper 5 years ago, he had one big blind spot. Prostitutes.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Far Cry 5
Met with a hooker
Dead Island
the night
2
he was killed.
and
Father Rominsky
Vampire.
had a thing for hookers. And now Calvary is killed by a hooker. At least someone dressed like one. If it is Simon, maybe he's using a hooker to lure his targets into a premeditated murder site. Or maybe there's something we're missing. I don't
I'm
even know what
also
to think
thinking
anymore.
about getting Ghost
like
Recon
everyone's out to get
Wildlands
me.
tomorrow too.
Don't worry, Detective. You're safe with me.
No one's ever safe in this town. Maybe Simon's working with Daniela Cardenas. She could have been the hooker.
Far
with
Cry
Calvary.
5.
Well, I guess it's possible.
And
they're trying
Dead
to track her
Island
down,
2,
so
which I think comes out on
maybe
New
we'll be
Year's
able to ask her.
Eve.
Simon knew Jonathan
And
Finn
Vampire,
started
Vampyr.
And then he killed Calvary because
I'm trying to think what else I
he
have on
knew
pre-order.
everyone would immediately suspect me. Throw them all
I
right
think
off
that's
the
it
scent.
for right now.
Christ. He's been right in front of our face this whole time.
I got a backlog of games that I bought and downloaded that I haven't played
Felicity,
yet, so
what?
I'm gonna
Well,
get through all
search
those
warrant
first.
for Simon's house is out of the question. But there is another way.
Like?
He knows you, so you could call him up for a drink, and while he's out here
You're
and
good,
you've got
zombie.
your eyes on him...
Seriously? You want to break into his house?
Well...
Felicity, that's illegal.
But we'd know for sure.
Let's get him.
Fuck it, let's get him. Okay, great. Temple Bar. 10 minutes? Perfect. I'll be here. Bait's on the hook.
Oh,
Go
that's
fish.
cool. I have Far Cry 4, but that'll be cool.
Hello?
I found Adam Jones.
Finn? Where are you?
I'm outside his house. I told you I'd find him. I'm outside his house right now.
Wait, where? In town?
Yeah.
Have you talked to him?
I followed him home. He didn't see me. Some woman left his place a little while ago. Now he's just in there by himself.
What's the address?
1712 Alameda Road.
Of course it is.
What?
I'm on my way. Don't go anywhere.
Uh-oh. What the fuck is this? What the hell?
Okay.
That looks like a dude dressed like a lady. I was not expecting that at all. Yeah, I think it was him. I think he was dressed up like a chick. It certainly looked like him.
If I told you once, I told you 1,000 times.
The hell? That sounded like a recording. I'm gonna investigate. or he left the TV on.
You forgot there's only one thing sweeter than money, baby. Revenge.
Yeah. I don't know why he'd leave the TV on if he's not home, so he's probably in the house somewhere lurking around.
Shit, time to go.
Yeah. We might be dying. I'm on high alert. I'm trying to be. Like I said, that's one thing that sucks about this game, and not being able to use the controllers instead of your tablet. Didn't she just say it was time to go? She's not in the basement. She's in like a walk-in closet, which apparently has a false panel. Shit. Oh, I guess she is going in the basement. Never mind, I was wrong. Yeah, that's not creepy. Feel better, zombie. I know, they're all wet. Come on. I got it. No. Yes, I got it. I mean, I know it's raining outside, but they're soaking wet all the time. See ya, zombie. Feel better.
What the hell?
Where are you?
I'm outside his house. Told you I'd find him.
Oh, cookies.
Oh, cookies. We're screwed. I'm gonna go in to hide. I think if I flee, he would see me. I'm heavily invested now. I need to find out what happens.
Good to see you again, Daniela. Resisting arrest? Uh-oh. Somebody's in a bit of trouble.
Suck my nuts.
And hello.
Yeah, she didn't.
Finn's come clean. We know you want a real hostage back in 2012. Daniela, you've made some mistakes. But you were a victim.
It might not be him, though. It might be
System.
somebody else that's
I'm
checking
sorry
into
about
him.
what you both went through. The system failed you. That made you angry, right? You wanted to make him pay. Is that what Adam Jones said he would do?
She looks like a dude too.
Yes,
Jesus.
And it makes you a co-conspirator. Doesn't look good for you, but if you help us, we can help you.
Sure. He's the one who set it up. He told me what he did to the fuckers who hurt me and Izzy, but I have no clue where he is now.
You haven't seen him at all since the arrest.
I saw him once. He didn't recognize me. He looked all different, but I recognized him. Can always tell from his creep-ass eyes. Even all cleaned up.
Yeah, that's the fucking kid. That's that's
like
him. He had them dead-ass eyes.
A cop doctor or something.
A cop doctor.
Detective Nelson, I need to speak with you.
We're right in the middle of this.
Now.
Yeah, I think that's definitely Adam.
Don't go anywhere.
There's been an abduction. Judge Vanstone. Witness says it was Becky Marnie who took him.
Yeah, kind of. So now I'm getting framed for kidnapping a judge. This is gonna be fun. Oh shit, he's got a bomb on him. I can hear it from here.
What the fuck? Oh god.
Oh shit, that's what she was sewing into him. She sewed a bomb into his stomach.
Oh my god. Oh god.
What did she do to me? What did she put inside me, goddammit?
She?
Was
who's she?
Was a woman, a goddamn whore. What has she done?
So he was getting hookers too? Jesus Christ, everybody in this game's getting hookers.
How's your head, Detective Marnie? They're coming for you. They know you did it. They know you killed everyone. There's no escape. You're the trapper, Becky.
Who are you? Why are you doing this?
Simon. I know it's you, Simon. Adam. I fucking know.
Yeah, it is. It's like a Saw movie.
I'm almost sorry no one's gonna get to know how good of a detective you are. If you will notice, there's a small heartbeat tracker on Judge Vanstone's wrist. It is synchronized to a cell phone that I have surgically implanted into his stomach. The phone is just a timer, but every beat of his heart knocks another second off. The faster his heart races,
Stab that bitch in the heart.
Now, would you care to guess what happens when the numbers reach 0? Game over. For anyone in, say, a 100-foot radius, give or take, which will most likely include all the police who are swarming in to arrest you right now. Sometimes killing is the only option.
What?
You can try to run, but I can't promise you I'm not gonna pop that balloon a bit early. And there's enough explosives in there to level the whole floor.
Jesus Christ.
I left your firearm for a reason. Stop his heart. Stop the timer.
You can't be serious.
I can be whatever I want. You can be alive or you can be dead. That's your choice. And the clock's ticking.
Fuck, what do I do now?
So what did he say? Are you gonna get me out of this?
I'm running. Sorry, dude. You're on your own.
Hey! Hey! Where are you going? Don't leave me! Please! Help!
Sorry, Judge. Fuck it. I'm out, dude. I'm not helping anybody anymore. Oh, now she's all woozy again? Ah! Like, he didn't know, like, he didn't say anything about his door being fucked up or nothing. He didn't look around. He just... That was just weird. Not like, hey, somebody's probably in my basement, my creepy-ass basement. No, nothing. Didn't happen.
Someone dropped me. She must have spiked my drink. Woke up at the Elliott Hotel and Judge Vanstone's here too. He was rigged up by the trapper. The whole thing is a frame job.
And now Vanstone's... I couldn't save him.
Becky, leave the hotel. Right now. I'll pick you up and take you to the sergeant. You can tell him what happened.
We could just call...
No, meet me at the, service road. Exit 12 off 675. Okay?
Yeah, okay, sure.
She's totally in on it.
Tom, listen to me. I got a lead on Simon. I'm headed out the fire escape. You've got to call him off. You have to trust me.
I know about Simon. I'll hold back on the SWAT team as long as I can. Go. Just go.
Got another trophy.
Becky.
Hey, what's this all about?
Simon tapped your phone.
Oh, shit.
If he was listening, he should be on his way here.
What?
It's okay, I called the police too. They're on their way.
Oh, boy.
Good evening, ladies. I'm very impressed by your detective work, but I'm afraid that this little adventure here has taken its course.
We know who you are, Adam. We know what they did to you. We know why you're doing this.
Really? I've been following you, Detective Marnie. And I know you don't have a shred of evidence to back up your ridiculous claims.
Don't be so sure.
Oh, right. except what's on your phone. Hand it over.
I knew you could hear us, Simon. Thanks for taking the bait.
You're under arrest, Simon. It's over.
Suppose it is. But I got what I wanted. And you cannot take that away from me. Everyone who hurt us is dead. Everyone at the orphanage. Everyone at the 3rd precinct. Even the goddamn judge is dead. Case dismissed.
Drop the gun, Simon.
I don't want to shoot him, really. I don't know. I think so. I think if I didn't shoot him, there probably would have been more. But I shot him, so. We'll find out. I'm going to wait till after this and see what it says.
Earlier today, Judge William Vanstone was kidnapped from his home and tragically murdered. Simon Hillary, a forensics medical examiner with the local police department, was being considered a suspect and has now been shot and killed by law enforcement, according to files we've obtained from an anonymous leak within the police force. Detective Marnie was implicated in the notorious 2012 Trapper killings, previously attributed to Jonathan Finn. We've heard an unconfirmed report that Detective Becky Marnie may have aided in the escape of convicted serial killer Jonathan Finn. Jonathan Finn has been taken into custody and is reportedly cooperating with the investigation. Sources say he may have played a key role in identifying Hillary as a suspect. An investigation is ongoing. Sergeant Riggs made a brief statement to the press only moments ago.
All of us on the force are very grateful
Yeah, I
to
guess that's
Detective
it.
Marnie. Thanks to her tireless efforts, the Trapper's killing spree is finally...
I wonder what would happen if I hadn't killed him.
Never suspected Simon Hillary. He fooled us all. Well, not all of us. Not my partner.
I already told you everything I know. Why don't you leave me alone? I didn't want any of this to happen. None of it's gonna bring my sister back. Do you understand?
Miss Graves, can you tell me what you were doing in Simon Hillary's house?
I was looking for the truth. Police weren't. And someone had to do what was right.
Anything else you want to add about Adam Jones?
My only regret is that I didn't nail that son of a bitch 5 years ago.
Alright, well that's it. I hope you enjoyed watching the stream, and I don't know if I'm going to play anything else later, but maybe. So I will see you later. See you later, Andrew.